We're going to do one Twitter question, then we'll call it a day. This is from Ed Harrell, good friend of ours, staying in New York this weekend. Says, hi, guys. If John Wick 3 nails the landing with great reviews, box office, etc., can it be considered amongst the best trilogies of all time, and where might you rank it amongst the best trilogies of all time? And for the sake of this conversation, look, I know that there's been more Indiana Jones than 3 movies. Okay, I know that there's
no, there hasn't.
There's been Star Wars movies and then more Star Wars movies. Let's bundle the trilogy here. I consider the first 3 Indiana Jones a trilogy. I consider the first 3 Lord of the Rings movies, that's a trilogy. The Hobbit's a trilogy. So is John Wick 3 up there for y'all?
That's tough.
That is tough. I don't know. No, you can.
It's tough for me because it's such a small story. It's just the hitman in the city, trying to get tracked down. Yes, does he go to Europe in the second film? Absolutely, but the third film is going to be all New York based, unless this and Sahara Desert apparently, or wherever they are in the desert there. Yeah. But everything else is going to be New York based. So to me, yes, it can be considered one of the best trilogies, but I don't think it'd be considered up there with the epic trilogies that people talk about, in my opinion. And even with Indiana Jones, because that's such a once-in-a-lifetime type of situation that evoked a period of time, so it gives it an epic feel already. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I wouldn't necessarily put it in the upper echelon, but I would say it's a trilogy that needs to be respected. That's for damn sure.
I would put it ahead of the other Keanu Reeves trilogy for sure. I think the first Matrix was mind-blowingly revolutionary great, but the other 2 didn't do it for me. Both John Wicks have, so if this one does the same thing, Riley, I'm going the John Wicks, and then I'm going the Matrices.
Yeah, I would do the same. Yeah, if it sticks the landing, and I'm hearing good things, too. I'm hearing really, really good things. There was a test screening out there that people were talking on Twitter. So, yeah, if it sticks the landing. Hey, the great thing about film, and even talking about film, and talking about best trilogies, it's all subjective. If you think it's one of the, if this sticks the landing, and you're like, damn, that's one of the best trilogies I've seen, put it up there, man. Yeah, it's over The Matrix. I'd agree there. If it really does well. I mean, I think right now it's doing, you know, better. I mean, the 2 John Wick movies are better than the 2 Matrix Reloaded and Matrix Revolutions.
I agree with that.
I mean, geez.
Yeah, I would give you that all day long.
Yeah, give you that all day long. Matrix, though, is a masterpiece. The original is one of the best. But I'd put it up there. I mean, epic or not. I mean, we have some great trilogies out there. I mean, I think personally one of the best, cover your ears, Rocha, is the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Listen, I don't think the Lord of the Rings trilogy is bad.
No. It's just you're not.
I don't feel the magic everyone else does.
Yeah,
it's a good trilogy.
Again, subjective. It's like, I get it. I wasn't poking at you. I was just like,
what do you got against these hobbits? They're not even putting on shoes, and they're walking across.
Now the Hobbit trilogy, on the other hand, is not a good.
How dare you? Do another small trilogy that a lot of people don't think of when they think of the great trilogies, and that's the Before Sunset, Before Sunrise, Before Midnight. It's a great trilogy. There's some great acting in there.
Thank you. No, that's a great example. It's a great example because I love those movies. Every single movie is brilliant, and I would call that one of the best trilogies ever. And I would put it with my Star Wars. If I were to make a top 5, or let's say a top 10, because I can't think of all the trilogies right now, but I would put the Before series in the top 10 best trilogies of all time because I think it stacks up. So if that criteria is there for a romantic drama, then yes, John Wick, absolutely. If it hits the 3rd movie and it sticks the landing, it deserves to be in there.